English. About invalid C safe as a. Can and can't thank you. Wow, I've been gaslit a lot in my jobs from bosses, many males against the female. I wish someone could tell me if it's narcissism. My BF has autism. He does the majority of the things you mention. It's as if he can't consider anyone else. Everything is on his terms and he doesn't validate anything I say. It gets dismissed. Subject change or that love bomby diversion you mentioned. He never follows through on anything. He will straight up deny he ever said it. I've saved texts and he still blames me, or he will occasionally say it's his fault. He is willing to take responsibility, then boom, he does it again. Autism, really? I was told by TV Narc that I was a porno actress and he did it in front of relatives. He then was told by Narc father that I committed a crime and ran. I hope I pass my summatives, and I hope anyone reading this achieves their dreams. What is the first song? It's really good. Smiling face with hearts, smiling face with hearts. What's the song at? Yep. Rob Ryder did a VID on this years ago. Hello, would I be able to get the warranty deed in the state of Texas if your home was sold? Also, for my mother, she can't find her paperwork. I think she got her home in 2000. Wayo. BR, thanks. BR, very good video. Yeah. I think all natural is a lot better. I don't think something made from petroleum and other chemicals should be put in anyone's body. I don't think it's a fallacy to believe that made in the lab is not as good as made in nature, unless you're going for poison. Processed food is still processed food, even if it does have quote all natural quote ingredients, including juices. Yes, on vanilla, real is better, and you may like one. You should play tabs with Smosh games. It would be amazing if possible. Totally accurate battle simulator, way better. Quote, don't worry love. The cavalry is here. Quote, something that Ravenfield, Ancient Warfare 2 and tabs is that blue people kill red people and red people kill blue people. I can't find the link in your description. You will unlock them in the full release. Quote, first person, quote, plays in third person. Temprano no real meant. Ergo no why no la como brat. Those guns I think are supposed to be medieval hand cannon, the Holy Grail, elixir of life or philosopher's stone. This would be great, to be able to take out the violent. Follow our Spotify playlist. Can someone please tell me the song at the end of this? What's the song it goes into at the end? Loudly crying face, loudly crying face. Free top. This man snapping face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy. Follow our Spotify playlist. Can someone please tell me the song at the end of this? What's the song it goes into at the end? Loudly crying face, loudly crying face. Free top. This man snapping face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy. Black heart to whoever is reading this, I am proud of you. If everyone knew what you were going through right now, they wouldn't believe how you're still standing. But here you are, strong, amazing, and doing your absolute best, surviving anything that comes in your way, and I couldn't ask for more. If you haven't heard this for anyone, keep fighting. I am so proud of you. I know how much strength it takes to keep pushing through, but believe me when I tell you that all those sleepless nights will soon be paid off. Smiling face with smiling eyes, you're almost there, don't give up. BR if you read this, doesn't matter where you are right now on this planet, I wish you a wonderful and happy, peaceful life where all your dreams become true. Sending love to all. Nice tulip, cherry blossom bird. Thank you so much for sharing. Beautiful photographs and videos. We need to connect with nature to be happy. Folded hands, medium light skin tone. Folded hands, medium light skin tone. Smiling face with sunglasses, palm tree. I love this music a lot. It is very soothing. It makes me feel calm and composed. Love to listen this while working. Red heart. Your video is really awesome. Proceed like this. So overwhelmed. Red heart. Blossom, blossom. Beautiful cherry blossom. White heart, white heart, white heart. So beautiful flowers in this video. Cherry blossom. So relaxing. Super. I like this ambient video. Thanks. I love the sounds of the ocean. It's so amazing. Be esteemed and cover you. BR thank you. White heart. Amazing nature, beautiful video and nice music. Quote, so observe the effects of the mercy of Allah, how He gives life to the earth after its lifelessness. Indeed, that same one will give life to the dead, and he is over all things competent. Br Quran 30:50 Br you will not disappear. Br you will not rot under the ground. Br who created you from nothing. Br he will give body and life again. Br infinite and will have a life worthy of human beings. Br death will be the beginning of eternal life. Br 1893 Bayram quote. The fig tree ripens its early figs. The vines are in blossom and give off their fragrance. Rise up, my beloved, and come. My beautiful one, come away with me. Flowers remind me easily of the wonderful world I'm a part of, connecting and magnifying. Amazing flower. Good. your video is great pleading face. We are two talented people who cannot live together and suffer separately. It's like a dull pain. I don't know how to describe it. I know it's romanticized, but it really touched me. I do not like the violin, but this violinist who gets to just won me over. Queria tanto vici juntos. Stop making me hurt. I don't wanna see these anymore. I felt really bad for them both. BC, they truly and really loved each other, but it wasn't enough. So toxic it broke my heart. You got power over me, broken heart. Why am I the only one who can see that almost the characters looks like from Haikyuu? Some of it, like Uenoyama and Kageyama, Sato and Choyo, Haruki and Asahi, and Akihiko. I am not sure. Face with tears of joy, but yeah, ahaha, face with tears of joy. I am crying broken heart. I love this so much. The song choice is beautiful. I love Ugetsu. I feel so sad for him in the end. Loudly crying face, loudly crying face, loudly crying face, loudly crying face. Okay, happy Halloween. I think it could add a lot by just having a few more blank period short stories written focusing on a few of the Konoha 13 to expand on their abilities and stuff. One where Sai, Ino, Shino, and Kiba are all part of a 4-person Umbu team for a time would be awesome. And what about coconut water? I like tea as well. Is there anything we could add to water? It's so boring. Milk, 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 cow juice, full cream milk from the cow. What other nutrients can you get from food? Sperm. Right on, thumbs up. BR water is the supreme, the most divine drink. What bottled water do recommend that have electrolytes? I've been drinking just water and Fiji water. Also, how do I know I am drinking enough water? Drink water when you're thirsty and eliminate. This memes exist before the restart of humanity. Pandemic. Back when everything was fun and Puds was just bringing us good contents. This felt like going back in time. Beast committed treason. That is king. His video intended to be the second most liked, being this is now the most liked. He made a masterpiece out of a failure. I think there is someone hanging there. If you know, you know. I miss 2018. Rewind time, everybody. Those days sparkles. Hi Dr. Cliff. Thanks for the videos. They're really the infamous tour BR910. Detroit. MIBR 911, Milwaukee, WIBR 916, San Diego, CABR 919, Austin, TXBR 102, Las Vegas, by redeem code NAHIARAHI. Tweet Karn Whale K Li Golly button BR raised hand middle finger. Main to money Kemar Gaia. Kuipi VPN use Crow PR account suspend Ho Jata Hi JN redeem KRTE Hi. This video applies to insane means mentally ill and not in touch with reality. It doesn't mean amazing, extraordinary, or extreme. There are so many videos appreciating other animals, but none for humans. It's about time. This may sound weird, but it is really nice to have a female narrator. It makes it better for me, I don't know why. Thank you for this content, smiley face. We're all just things on a thing in a thing LOL. I lived in an island most of my life and we co-inhabited that island with people who were, I think, descended from the sea gypsies. And I kid you not when I say they look like they're just naturally walking when they're underwater. 4 minutes on end, 5 minutes at the minimum. They're just LTRLLY built different. Fuck yeah, humanity. As a human, yes, I just started school for this field. I feel right choosing this path. This is my chance to help others somehow. Yes, this is what I want to do. Hey Qua. Hey Qua. Red Heart. Love OT. Can PT and OT bill for the same patient on same day and same tax ID? Hey Qua. I have ADHD and autism, and does OT work? Not really a worth it career to get my Twitter, Instagram, second channel, used BR anti-piracy screen games, the first video in the compilation Kong Country 3, Error Game Screen, Mario All-Stars, SNES Anti-Piracy Screen Regional Differences, Loading Mario 2W11805008F, Basics Kickstarter Anti-Piracy Error Screen, Anti-Piracy Warning Screen, Ultra Rare, GameCube Anti-Piracy Error, The Hedgehog, 1991, Secret Anti-Piracy Screen, Mario. I forgot to say this in the video, but make sure to tell me what you think in the comments. WTF, nice score. Too bad that badass Mustang is ugly as hell. Thank you for this. Really thank you. BR sincerely BR a body man. Thank you for sharing these with us. I appreciate the passion shared with the rest of us. They are all inspiring to all of us as we try to create our perfect example of the things that move us. Perfect video. Thanks for going into these topics. Brother, we farm and mine God's gold. I make plastics and metal parts CNC. The parts are too high. Just hate the wheel choice. The wheels from the gray primer down car wear better. Brute force, thank you. Love the stickers on the Galaxy. Cheers from Oz. Dave paid for them all. Bugatti Veyron money lol's face with tears of joy. Awesome video. What is that blue color call on the brute force one? Good on them all, I say. If you have a passion for anything and the means to be able to indulge, well then fuck the naysayers face with tears of joy. Just Yokosawa Kabisha. Ha 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 ha, rolling on the floor laughing, 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 rolling on the floor laughing. Thanks for the sharing. Chart labels quite clear. Keep on your nice job. Could be a big move up, JG. VIX up big. Volatile. Good luck, brother. Should push ups ultra kit. Thank you. I'm at step 4 and have been looking for tips to card 1, 2, 3, a healing, tarot reading, or custom ASMR, cameo, ASMR albums. Thank you for the channeling you do around the collective messages. It's interesting and helps me keep the big picture in mind. Always great vids, clapping hand, like this video and share it with your friends. BR because I am here. BRBRBRBRBRP.S. Huge thank you to Rustage Amp Divide for jumping on this song and making it so special. Links to their channels in the description. LT3. Screw Superman BRBR. While I respect what he stands for and who Clark Kent is as a person, I heard if you put a live human 6 feet under the ground it will sprout more humans. Mommy Nature smirking face. How rock humans are born. Face with tears of joy. His son was like, You son of a bitch, were you so lazy to just get a girl and have me? 12-inch. Rock humans. He technically met the conditions to create a mandragora. The birth of Uruk-hai. Bro pulled a Rick skull. I honestly have no idea how you can come up with so many funny original skits. It's a talent on God. Red Heart. Bunga Bunga is caveman. I thought this was going to be a bit shorter than it was, as I thought the joke was going to be that he buried a baby to see if it grows. Slightly disappointed. This some Blair Witch shit. Bro, no homo, you low-key hot when covered in dirt. Knew you did it wrong. Everyone knows babies are like succulents. You have to cut a part of one off, then plant it for it to be effective. TF. Jesus himself got up face with tears of joy. I don't get the ending. You forget that our bodies belong to ourselves. You claiming lust and envy are excluded from coveting is just flat out wrong. That's why it is difficult for you to justify with any reasonable amount of logic I love you, but you are wrong, my friend. Isn't that what Jezebel did with King Ahab? Lusted for another man field and pretended he blasphemed God and went on fast and had the man killed just for a field that King Ahab wanted just because it was close to the castle. Does that include stealing sermons and acting like you got it from God when you stole it? Thanks for the breakdown. Matthew, buy your favorite products from here. Thumbs up, 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 thumbs up. Gadgets Kanam Kia High. How to buy that PK Chucky. I love your videos, it's amazing. Red heart, red heart, red heart, red heart, red heart. Smiling face with heart eyes, smiling face with heart eyes, smiling face with heart eyes, smiling face with heart eyes. Folded hands, folded hands, folded hands, folded hands, folded hands. There was a sign in French. Something about purgatory. Could someone enlighten me? Thanks. Adumara 100. God bless you. And may he guide you in your discernment of joining. Enjoyed the video. They all look the same. Man not love women, in fact they just trying to cool their wish of sex. That it however it is not about married couples. Why do we tolerate abuse, murder, stealing, fornicating, single-parent families, sexual immorality, and adultery when the Word of God clearly tells us not to? And then we say, happy wedding anniversary, 12 years I think. Happy anniversary you too. My wife and I have been married 43 years. Time flies when you're having fun. Gary looks very good today. Happy anniversary to two of my favorite people. Wishing you both many more. Enjoy your special day, guys. Love you all. Smiling face with hearts. Happy anniversary, Party Popper. Happy anniversary. My sister's name, who was murdered, was Charlotte, and it's pretty bizarre hearing it over and over after all these years. I would be really happy if at GCP would add chapter marks to their YouTube posts. You want to keep the banter, but at least why is it called denominator? Why is the allocation rate located in the denominator and not in the numerator? The denominator is located below the numerator. How does the denominator become important in this application? BRBRO.K. Damn, Relo Rodriguez really did kill future beat person. Face palming, medium skin tone. Hell yeah, the same song of this guy's career for the 10,000th time. Best artist of all time, loudly crying face. Let's work, fire, fire, fire. This song is so deep, and part 2 out. How is this only 4 minutes long? Saw the title of this video and just thought it was going to be the entire movie. Why is this video not 2 out? Thanks for sharing. Thank you so much, ma'am. Folded hands, smiling face with smiling eyes. Hindi. Party popper, party popper, party popper, party popper. Thank you. Around the wrist. Wouldn't it be uncomfortable for the patient? Why a gentle fist instead of tight? Novita del Secala. I wouldn't start and 4 in either area. And 4 is meant to be access. Which first job was the most extreme? Don't forget to subscribe. You have to put the mentor in the blue and then put the balloon on the Coke. Smiling face with smiling eyes, 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 grinning face with sweat, grinning face with sweat, grinning face with sweat, grinning face with sweat. Rebecca, I saw a green hat on someone when you were in Sadie's bedroom. Okay, RZ. I think the girl with the case and the person with the backpack and the person with the popcorn snuck in candy. Oh dear, Amanda's smiling face with smiling eyes. It is Connor. Try not to cringe. Challenge BR, which another helpful tip is focus on what you can change right now. This has helped me as someone who went through Hurricane Katrina and Ida, imagining As someone who went through Hurricane Katrina and Ida, imagining dinos running amok during the storm what is the best one to get for putting in distilled water? Should I add more drops since it is distilled? Or is this route completely unhealthy? Can I take too many trace minerals? Are there restrictions for certain diseases that are prohibited from drinking trace minerals? Why do I check the pH of trace mineral without any mixture? It's at pH 4 to 5. It's very acidic. Even WTF kind of video am I watching? Annoying. Been interested in his work for a while, and after seeing this, I've decided to start. Bounce is crazy. He is unique and adds diff styles. Kid musicality is fun. Watching this and it makes no sense, so cliche. I thought I was fighting poverty and hunger. Do not go gentle into that good night. Rage against the dying of the light. Champions keep playing until they can't get it wrong. Not until they get it right. I like the part when he says, quote, yes, quote, Chet Hanks is a hell of a dancer. Such a masterpiece. Incredible song and music video. Guitar drum. Just beautiful. Spaces and languages are going together. Fancy seeing you here. Fancy new hair. Fancy, individual freedom of travel. What a terrible idea. Solution. Make us pay through the nose if we want a car. Individual freedom of travel. What a terrible idea. Solution. Make us pay through the nose if we want a car. Based on their segue for the next video, the reason we won't win WW3 is our refusal to invest in high-speed rail. Background music is excellent. What is the song and who is the performer? I pay for cuddles before here in USA. This is not going to be good. The aim should be to make us better, not something better. Jade's skidkites Jade sut bilk selkig javed kaifi voifi jaror sidlk mitsums kaita sursiflov skis jade tord kaivks msel flid sitarsi. You never be God. You fail the Turing test if even a single person isn't convinced, in my opinion. This is dumb. Human babies are so easy to make. We make thousands of them every day. In fact, we already made too many BRBRY. Make artificial human. There is simply no need. I love listen to the full episode on Majority 54 right now. I swear this is some of the goofiest shit I've ever heard. Does Ben hope the Disney princess will marry him instead? Grinning face with smiling eyes. I am so sick of Bill Maher's sanctimonious lecturing. His show is rock out to the 90s hard rock amp grunge hits playlist. Here sign of the horns Black Heart. The Seattle grunge era was a good era. Lots of good music came from. The push-up is one of the most standard calisthenics exercises there is, but it can be too basic for most. The push-up is one of the most standard calisthenics exercises. It really sucks that channel has like 8 subscribers and Jake Paul has millions. Thank you, Mr. Krause. I very much enjoyed this vid. Loved this video. Are you on audio? Most of my audio, MILF. Hi Sir Ian Gonzalez. Permission to use your lecture discussion about freedom. Thank you for this informative discussion. Hello sir, can I get a copy of the reference you are using Po? I'm following all your videos sir. If you don't have real friends you should never give up and you should stand up. I wonder if the victim still goes gym. After you heal up and your sight and motor functions return. Leeson 80,000. I wonder if the victim still. Holy moly macaroni spaghetti face with. Keep exploring at Get Started for free. And hurry, the first 200 people get 20% off an annual premium subscription. That ending statement made me cry happy tears. Okay, what is the quote something quote uterus that Gigi mentions? I've never heard of it. Does anyone love me? Brings back so many memories. Classic. 8. Hermosa canción inglesa del siglo XVI. Sin más de 400 años y aún para el respiro cuando es hoy. Lo bueno es bueno y perdura en el tiempo. I was once in unrequited love with someone I could never have. This song still crushes my soul. The cameraman is just invisible. Cameraman is a literal legend. No island is her mom's island. Okay, but what's an Alec? When did anybody ever use Alec without the word smart right before it? It has only. You don't say the weight of the cucumbers. I've done some ferment. I wonder if any of these people who suffer with addiction have ever considered going on an ayahuasca retreat. I've heard of chronic weed heads who smoked every day for 20 years being able to completely stop from ayahuasca. I know it's not nearly as bad, but it's hella addictive as well. This guy is totally gonna get clean. He's ready, I can see it. He seems like an empathy. if he can find a way to cope with the intense things that he feels, then he could do some pretty big things. A lot of times empaths have, Lino is really quiet in these interviews. Welcome to Smoothstool's Oldies Music Time Machine. We provide classic video music clips from the 1950s. Thank you, sir. Geet. Very informative. Please make outlines on social development and economic sustainability. Thank you, sir. Excellent way to develop an essay step by step. So informative, sir. Pray for our success, sir. Red heart smile. Thank you, sir. Geet. Very informative. When I use the plugin, it almost makes my song too loud and distorted. I'm high on cannabis right now. It's amazing. It must legal in whole world. Good, and don't forget psilocybin. It's excellent for consciousness. Missed opportunities never surprise me. On South Pattaya Road, opposite of the flagship 7-2, and here is the video where you can see the effects of not having become a supporting member and get access to exclusive videos, a gallery and links to all the artwork used here. You're looking for practical ideas to change your life. I recommend these two books. A handbook for I'm just saying, bro just hired the whole Indian support team. Victory hand. File down the rockin' lug on the magazine slightly. AK mags have that problem, too. Most Turkish shotguns you can't smack the mag, it seats too far. I was about to buy one of Panzer's Benelli clones, but the reports I saw of non-existent customer service stopped that purchase. Choked. Thank you for the SDM goodies, bro. I really appreciate it. Folded hands. This is the cleanest Honda I've seen this far. Fire, 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 fire. Excellent sound. I would definitely go for the free flow system. I do not like it when engines are dampened too much. On a sports car, the engine is a big part of the experience. And if you take, what about shoulders and legs? Do they matter? I low-key really hate that my chest has a gap. Just looks like I have man boobs. I wish my biceps arrested. Really? He went from king of skill to king of regret really fast. I'm sorry, what's a FD? I mean, holy fuck, BR, somebody remind him he just plays a worse Steve. Jesus, same line across my city. Now I know. Love, quote, would you rather play the game or me move in? quote BRBR quote how about neither one? Sorry I can't get into this story. It is a betrayal to Adrian Ed and the true cat noir who is Adrian BR, and the title I started watching this under was The Masquerade Ball. When I realized he was Felix it made me sad. If you want to watch all of it, it's called Masquerade Ball 1 to 29. I don't know when part 30 is coming out though. XX. Next. Is it Felix or Adrian? Smiling face with hard eyes. I need the rest of it. Downcast face with sweat. Please tell me this 2023 version. Imagine using dev spawned items and feeling the best, haha. Mickey talking about respect hurt my brain, I won't lie. I don't know why Queen Bois cry over this. It's CG, they are above everyone. If they want to take your SHT, they take your SHT. Deuce, awesome video. Cody Red Heart, nice to know a little bit more about yourself. Can you please show how can ice cream headache come? We have a lot of blankets to face with tear. Hey, just to bring this up since I've been getting comments about it recently. No, I haven't seen Enter's political video. Sorry, can we just refrain from all this knee-jerk G.O.A.T talk whenever a present-day within the context and terminologies established by your video? I checked the definition of the word locus and found the meaning. So that's gonna be my teeth when is pulled arc. If I am sending I-485, I-131, and I-765 all together, do I have to make multiple copies of my passport? Ben Shepherd's first one was tipping point and now another one. Update. World's chillest man still holds iconic title. Warning, want to know how to make it into heaven? Watch this backhand index pointing right, medium light skin tone. Amen. 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 Op red heart, 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 red heart. Why weren't these toddlers played with and hugged and talked to even if they were in an orphanage? Why was that big just allowed to stay in a swing all morning? These were horrible living conditions for these poor children. I want to hug them all. I love Monica. I could cry and take one of these sweet children and love them. Heartbreaking. The question is, why weren't they provided therapy from the start? Vote blue. Termination is more humane. A working uterus doesn't mean you should be a parent. Shame on the workers in these places for not providing their needs. I just don't get throwing all of it in the mother. Nobody asks where is the father. Buenas tardes. Preguntar si on Latiniza la venta. Gracias. Buenas tardes, Rodrigo. La casa sigue en venta. Muchas gracias. The green belt question is actually a microcosm of the global discussion on climate change, yield energy, environmental matters. Developed nations want their environmental aesthetics. Nations with environmental aesthetics resources want development. How to balance the two? Good video, but you should have included Hong Kong. Green belts don't increase housing prices. Poor planning for appropriate density. This is you sit up. Reality makes you a conservative. So basically, if you're not brainwashed, you're conservative. BR, and those who are brainwashed in our academia are so-called liberals. Sir, I've been watching your videos on yields and your videos are pretty awesome, but sir, I've a doubt. How can I use as a matter of fact? Please check my. What if a person knows what's going to happen already and still struck in family due to some social and cultural bondings? Some questions. What about my compulsion to eat food when my stomach is growling, my head is dizzy, and strongest form of Bigfoot BR, my brain bigger foot? Lizard equals Godzilla BR, snake equals dragon. Human, cosmic sigma giga Chad. Quote, Godzilla leaves the chat, quote. Holy shit, is this a FNAF song? They are animals and they awakened and powerful forms. Bigfoot equals mama, and YouTube still has the get. Can somebody tell me what the instrument is at the Permaculture and Hegel LT3BRI? All of George Ho's Amazon Kindle books are available in the following 13 countries. All you have to do is to go to the respective Amazon website of your country. Good word, Beth. Clapping hands, medium light skin tone. Clapping hands, medium light skin tone. Clapping hands, medium light skin tone. Thank you for helping. Smiling face with smiling eyes. Amen. Lord, I pray for your good word, Beth. Clapping hands, medium light skin tone. Clapping hands, medium light skin tone. Clapping hands, medium light skin tone. Thank you for helping. Smiling face with smiling eyes. Amen. SEJA. This is my worst nightmare, crying face leaving my family. We can all go anytime, so I'm grateful to be alive. Heart suit. I understand the man with Parkinson very well. I think of death a lot, but not to. After watching this, now I think Snickers are way underpriced. Beaming face with smiling eyes. Face with raised eyebrow, face with raised eyebrow, face with raised eyebrow. The only red heart, red heart, red heart, red heart, red heart, red heart, red heart. Hot damn Casey. 7 years since I started following. Hell yeah. Germ goes crazy on this whole album. He's so underrated. Got my 94 Honda rattling. Cure face with rolling eyes, liptardism. I eat food. One time I was playing this, then I saw this creepy person with a woman screaming on his shirt. It wasn't that creature with como supo que se llama Consuelo. Smiling face with sunglasses, zany face, winking face with tongue. Winking face with tongue, zany face, smiling face with sunglasses. Zany face, winking face with tongue. Face with tears of joy. Smiling face with sunglasses, winking face with tongue, zany face. Tomame la prisión. Zany face, winking face with tongue, smiling face with sunglasses. Winking face with tongue. Pull up to my Twitch. The song here, Where's Waldo? Be our bonus points if you can. I am nothing outside of Jesus himself. I love it. Can you make a tutorial for the demon goat? That one is my favorite. Or the zombie cow. I needed this so much. No one talks about how tough it is to do self-care when you are struggling with a mental illness. Thank you for always talking about realistic and relatable things, Red Heart. What a great one. For more on self-help ideas that has worked. Like this comment. Man, I think about this so often and so glad you are speaking out about this. Jazakallah al-Khair. Is it still being filmed? The big Sikikamo lion face, lion face, lion face. I can't even find the scene anymore. The older male lion is battle-scarred. Too short of a video. Where's the next episode to this? Handsome king, vast kingdom, rich and many descendants, King Sig. I'm trying so hard to be forgiving and let go for my own benefit. Right now, Instagram. Cause I read heart.u, quote, if animals could speak a human language, humanity would cry for eternity. Quote, BR. If you want to stop eating animals, we highly recommend joining Challenge 22. It's free. NPAR. Watching 2023. F***CKU. This are young man. You have just. What are your thoughts on possession and Ouija boards? The scary part of standing on a ledge of a This should absolutely play during the toughest boss fight of the game. The Big Bang Burger. The absolute power of the guitar in this song is underspoke. Multiple songs in this game almost reflect what the characters are feeling in that moment, and it almost feels like the guitar is letting out a pent-up scream, as if it was held in chains before, finally able to break free and be itself. A moment shared by many of the Phantom Thieves as they finally awaken to their true selves. Yeah. The world declares war, Paradise fights back, the world. Astonished face, simple case. My pharmacology exam is tomorrow and I'm so glad I found you. You are actually saving my life right now. What are decongestant with patients with high blood pressure? Is this all from the pharmacology flashcards? Happy I found this. Click the link to subscribe to our monthly newsletter. Backhand index pointing right. OMG, the OG videos. LOL. LOL. Click the link to subscribe to our monthly newsletter. Backhand index pointing right. OMG, the OG videos. LOL. LOL. Quote, and then he goes and cheats, quote, skull and crossbones, skull and crossbones, skull and crossbones, skull and crossbones. Does anyone know the green juice recipe? I have looked everywhere and I even have the book on my Kindle and the exact recipe is nowhere. Man, anti-aging creams got nothing on that shit. Just had this not an hour ago. Scared the shit out of me. First time. I thought our apartment was falling over. Fell to the ground and threw up afterwards. Scary stuff. Longest vertigo attack in my case lasted for about 3 months. It felt so miserable. I almost would handshake, quote, only in Ohio, quote, skull. I knew he was too similar to that hobbit. Hello, do you have bring your citations and proof of payment? Hello, BR, kindly question please, BR, will I take my children birth certificates originals if they are 37, 35, 26 years old? BR, 2 of them live in. Hello, do you have bring your citations? This is pretty much off topic, but is any sickness or illness curable by making your frequency higher or something? Red Heart. Swedish girls and Norwegian girls are the hottest on earth. This is played in Romania's nightclubs 2023. They never heard that Dota is a video game. The first thing that comes to mind when I hear this song is Ricardo Milos. Oh no. Translate BR. Seriously, Netflix or Hulu need to give this guy a show. His skits alone are hilarious. It would work. They're getting the next generation used to being cloned. Cameras everywhere and not working. BC, they're about to flip the world upside down with AI. Amazing. And creepy. We're back, baby. Thank you for being patient. It's going to be a fun summer oncoming. Fist light skin tone. Don't know who told you Johnson parts are hard to come by, but they're misinformed. Johnson parts are readily available. That said, going with the new motor was probably the best solution. Those times there were many talented singers, it was nice to hear them sing. And it is so much so that his songs went straight to the heart. Today his songs are famous and even unforgettable. Thank you for giving information about the life of the singers. About this beautiful song, I am impressed. Death to nature. When doing these, use a tinted primer, so we can see what's happening a little better. Good content. What thinner do you recommend for hybrid paints? One of the best videos on the tube. Professional and to the point. Passing on the tips, tricks to the younger generation like a true man. I appreciate. My questions are: how do you define polyglot and omega law? I'm 62 years old. Loved the science of weather since in middle school. I read hard thunderstorms. I still wanna be. You explain really good. Forgot that I had been watching a video. Even. Enjoyed learning. Thanks for making this. It's nice having a holistic view on it all. It really makes sense when you take a step back and go. Links in the description. It will be nice to forget that stun case and put the phone at the ear with the stunning started. Dude, we know exactly what those cameras are being used for. I was fooled by the thumbnail of the Force Band. I was wondering why it would be banned. Downvoted for that. Good stuff. Those buckles have been around a long time. Brain dead assholes. So Trump is the current shadow president. So he is responsible for inflation and brain dead assholes. So Trump is the current shadow president. So he is responsible for inflation and high gas prices. For the marker, you know what animals don't do. This was awesome. Thank you. Great ideas and reminders. You are amazing, Aurelia. This video, who knows what sacrifices it took to build this space. A true treasure. Are there any plans to repair the pool? That's what I remember most as a 4-year-old in '63. I fought for my life, grinning face with sweat, grinning face with sweat, grinning. My IgG is positive but IgM is negative. Is it transmittable? Herpes. I have chronic fatigue and fibromyalgia and am CMV positive. May God bless Dr. Agudia on YouTube, who cured my HSV2 permanently with his natural herb supplements after suffering from HSV2 for so many years. I am finally cured of human papillomavirus. Who could have believed I would survive this rage? Words ain't enough to express thanks to Dr. Matty on YouTube, who made it a reality for me to live without HPV again. My friend also was a bet. I have honestly never had someone explain my issues in general, but particularly with sleeping, with such astuteness before, to a point where I didn't realize it could be phrased like that. I went for a consultation yesterday and it ended, wow. Slightly smiling face. Folded hands like on Reseda Boulevard. Cars were going in single lane. Now they are going in double lane on each side. Anyone else see it too? Wow. This is great. Is the preceding lecture NSPRS 16 available online anywhere? Excellent. I'd love a full album too. When will you guys release? My 24-year-old married daughter has 2 children and is sitting perfectly in her role as nurturer and has great power and joy. Her 25, he wouldn't look into Ross' eyes once. Why was bro sporting the Caracas hat? OMG. He looks like he's super young. Traditional red heart. Why don't you apply in Korean drama or K-pop? Definitely you will select. Traditional red heart. Traditional red. It's the ultimate balance in action. Academia has been unnecessarily dark, keeping information hidden for funding. It's the ultimate balance in action. Academia, I have no idea what are those things, but still trying to understand. Thanks, now I can build my brain fixer 9000. Hi, I got a question. I got a school project and my topic is engineering. I'm planning to play a fingerstyle guitar song because I was bullied for 14 years, all throughout school and then some. After that, still, endless rejection. I need all of the videos in this series. I want to be free. I relate to what you said, Apostle. Grateful for your teachings. All true amen. Fire, fire, fire. Folded hands. Thanks. Why would the watch next? Brazil's drug wars just got even deadlier. So it's an angled, smiling face with sunglasses. Oh, heart on fire, loudly crying face, smiling cat face with hard eyes. White heart headphone repeat button. Black heart. Face with tears of joy. MVBRBR. BRBR. Thumbs up, light skin tone. MV. Red heart. Carrot, carrot, red heart. Loudly crying face, red heart. I wonder how most of these men are doing 11 years later. Richard Fisher is a hero. Why oh why not commito and tabus? I stick to 420. The only trouble I get into is eating someone's pizza. I love it. What is terrifying in alcohol is the fact that it is sold over the counter and also its social dimension. One hesitate to taxation is theft. Stealing people's money and redistributing it doesn't make you a just person. It makes you a thief. Meritocracy is good because it leads to gradual improvement of society. People who are against meritocracy and hierarchies are antisocial, intellectual midgets, and emotional tyrants. A less idealistic approach to equality of opportunity would be to improve the living conditions of underprivileged groups from birth. On the example of the United 1.66:1 annoys me. Thanks. Thank you. This was very useful. God loves you, buddy. Sparkling heart, folded hands. Not going to lie, I prefer this version rather than the actual recording. It's more raw and I think Buddy's vocals. Read all Jordan B. Peterson books here. The notion that having kids is detrimental is absurd. Fact is that for the entire Western world will already see problems from the lack of people having kids today. Sure, in some parts of Asia and Africa they multiply at a rapid rate, especially, please, audio, BoJack Horseman, TV show. I'm person number 2 but it's only B slays every time. Sorry but I'm the 143rd comment. Mosquito cricket, mosquito cricket, mosquito cricket. BR face cam, zany face, zany face, zany face, grinning face with sweat. BR. Hi Yunin at the end, red heart, red heart. Jeongin and mimicry tam yurli yirinda her zaman. I.N is not my bias, but he has great stage presence, and I watched his fan cam's face with tears of joy. Smiling face with hard eyes, red heart. So talented. I.N best boy. Expressions on point in a red heart. We are frustrated to this is my wife third surgery and the tube is still not removed. We don't know. The surgeon told us the second surgery or the third surgery after the abscess lump removed he will remove the tube. Now we are going to the 3RD surgery and said we have to leave the tube for fistula till the 4th surgery. Crying face, can someone tell us something please? Be careful what you wish for. Careful what you wish for 2. Careful what you wish for 3. This is literally mukbang video in a horrific way. Victory hand. Be careful what you wish for. Careful what you wish for 2. Careful what you wish for 3. This is literally mukbang video in a horrific way. Victory hand face with tears of joy. Quote, I wish I could eat this cake alone. Quote, plus quote, hope. Cactus, cactus, cactus. Thumbs up. I know this from Roxy Club in Prague. At a Acta X back in 2001 party there was a CD compilation given for free. Quote, track 1 what was on it. I had this idea like 20 years ago. Red heart, red heart, red heart. Thank you folded hands sparkles. Thank you. Thank you. I love your videos, but it made me mad. Pouting face when I saw the tongue. Smiling face with smiling eyes. Folded hands, medium skin tone. Please can you explain to me upstream and for more powerful worship? No one will ever see this comment. He's too good at the game, and also what if every boss just ganged up on him? Really helpful. I could not have found all of them ever. I don't have sarcasm in the comment by the way. I love my Ridgeback German Shepherd mix. Her name is Baby. I got her at 3 months old and she is now 11. Kids, I am caniopramide ultravist induced endothelial cell apoptosis in cavernosography. How is iodine contrast media made? Would it be feasible to produce it in our own country? Is that Patrick Starfish? By law, practice the different meanings of wood in English. You should make California girls and call it gang girls or something. We making it out of Blackwater with this one. Speaking head, fire 100 points, 100 points, 100 points, fire, 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 100 points, 100 points. We making it out of Sasika Penitentiary 100 points 100 Urdu my samyaha cry English to ply be laki hti ha Lagta high is BR3 RD class private SE carry high face with tears of joy Y'all he's in jail. This SHXT scary no in all this SHXT real anxious face with sweat. This video is so important to me because it led me to the actual history and original stories that the Bible plagiarized along with. Did you share info recently? 1. The old Oyo kingdom with its political capital in Oyo Isle was divided into 5 provinces. Its northernmost province was Kadunga and, collectively, the whole kingdom was a Yoruba kingdom. BR2. There are 2 dynasties in Benin Edo, Oba and Ajiso. The Oba dynasty of Benin came from Isle Ife. Great teamwork again smiling face with smiling eyes. 2023 grinning face with sweat. Who in 2020 desired grades BR Math 94100 BR Japanese 95100 BR English 100100 BR School Test BR Japanese 89100 BR Science 95100 BR I used to play this when I didn't know who to read in English Skull. I have a question. BR does 10 have a degree? Is it a constant or a linear? I have a question. BR does 10 have a degree? Is it a constant or a linear? Sign of the horns PROMOSM. I find it bitterly ironic that she gets what she wants in the end. The orchestra. And you fucking crushed. 2023. And still loving this stuff as much as ever. The begin of Gent is so sick. Quote, I remember hearing this song and feeling so single XDD. It's the best though. 20s trying ecstasy for the first time, with the woman that will be lingering in your mind the rest of your life POV. Still here in 2023 party popper. Finally I find this. Felicitaciones a los que han sido los responsables del video que han creado. BR un beso y lo que has transmitido. Radhe. Sad face. Jai Shri Krishna. Knowledge SEs pi doubt MIT jade he man shant ho jada he. Full of spam comments. Stay up to date on all of OMP ES premieres at Smoke Pot. Red heart peace symbol folded hands warning. Get on the program. Stubimethadone. I wish I would get out this apartment and be with my BF. One of the best songs ever. Face holding back tears, smiling face with hard eyes, smiling face with hard eyes. Ever since my crush rejected me, I listen to this song and cry. Pensive face, 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 disappointed face, disappointed face, disappointed face, downcast face with sweat, downcast face. I Red Heart Uka. Yeah. Diese je Mavetnis beren once final Yapen das ist beist rehat lealim. Jakes bot party popper. Kanim si kildi k fotigit meis siktim bz yap mayorum. You know what I favorite music production channels, and I think Emma include you on that. Awesome, thank you. Great vid. Craig Jones and Sid Wilson be like. Guys, I still can hear bass and guitar in my head. Face without mouth. Please do one of song. This is what plastic surgery tends to look like to me. And y'all with the lip fillers look like you got infected lips. Face with tears of joy doesn't matter. BGGBFO. The Luigi. Or maybe we do have a meaning. Yes, they do. Face with tears of joy, 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 face with. My goal is to breed. I've listed the links to all the free software mentioned in the video. I'll be updating it frequently with your recommendations as well. Make sure to check out the description for the full list. While I might be a bit late to the party, I've always had this great idea for a game, but I haven't been sure what software to use. This is really helpful. I'm definitely saving this video just in case. Lindo Ame. Thumbs up, okay, hand clapping hands bouquet. Muy linda como todas folded hands, red heart, thumbs up. Next video. Listening this to get nostalgic again. Black heart, black heart. This really means to any. 2010s was peak humanity. We fell off since 2020. Finally, you dumb girl. A me-to-me joke rolling on the Wayong love you, smiling face with hard eyes, smiling face with. Do you reply to the very first tweet with every new tweet? I think I've got this. The science of black holes. Discover the mind-bending reality behind these. Dislike scale BR, thumbs up like equals dislike. 2 playthroughs in the price of 1. Thanks dude. Click here and get the best resources online to master English grammar and improve your vocabulary with tons of content for free. Thanks very Dimocracy Baby. What does Barack Obama say about this though? Really need courage to show that BR Pakistan good work. Welcome to democracy. Face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy. Iraq and Afghanistan, BR you are colonialists. Let me explain how Aroxas can still dual-wield Keyblades after Kingdom Hearts 3. Confused by something in Kingdom Hearts and more? Leave a comment for a future video. We invested in our Bureau for National Security. As variedades Sirius du Pi Joao. Quero Quadro Caldax. Multimesc Pentra Video Clip Connor. What's the story with you and Romanian? How did you come to learn it and how would you rate it among your languages compared with e.g. your Italian or Portuguese? Thanks Connor. Going there this weekend, I like it. So, can you explain how you do it? Every day could start with a new shaping. My thing. Remembering my process of purpose of it. Also slowed while you admit that there is no record of Handel employing countertenors in his opera. I kinda left my Hamilton phase, but I'm so proud of myself for still knowing this. R. Can you make a video on finger gutter splint? May you please doctor demonstrate another video of how to fabricate this splint, resting hand splint. Really very helpful. Thanks sir. F12. Did you spot any other Easter eggs and references? This is the time to stop American hegemony which had caused so much destruction around the world. Without NATO, US's handicap and Ukraine war had weakened NATO and will not be able to back up US. That appeal and unpublished link give share the link it's require. Where is link? As a person am thank you for showing. Please tell about dates price. Please tell about dates price. 2023 Red Heart. Red Heart, Red Heart. I like for sound. Saya bir harap saya bisa bahagia tanpanya ternyata itu hanyalah omong-kosong. Now, ilmater after gone. 2.22 2.22 2.22 Sarang Bang Calm. This game is crazy. Good. Why is Spider-Man suit shows Gwen Stacy? Spider-Man. I love silicone ice cube trays. They are great for so many things. beautiful. I can almost taste the garlic. What should we do next? Red heart. My brother is only 5-year-old, but he stay until it's 6 a.m. in the school morning. Red heart face with tears of joy face with, I have a feeling transgender people have a massive tumor growth somewhere in their brain. I'm sad they are referring to her as quote a he man boy male quote, etc. Br like even from house, it's bad. Br I don't get why no one seems to be sad about this. Would. So the dad is disgusted and embarrassed by the fact that he slept with a boy, more than the fact that he slept with his own daughter? I think we can all admit, not the ultimate female, but the ultimate femboy. Sigh. Would. Ultimate woman is a man. Br facts top hat. Like any hard-boiled detective, House is a man who gets results, saving patients, and taking names while unbeholden to such basic concepts as medical ethics or profession. Where's rest of video? Did they get in and did police come? Terminal lead poisoning. Black people. Your Honor, I love Drew Stark. Is this uploaded videos of CMA is of India or USA? I have completed my CMA USBR APKI classes. Se Majhi Bujayata help Mealy Hi. Hello my sunflowers. Smiling face with heart sunflower. I hope you've enjoyed my crazy content. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe for more craziness to come. I love you all so much. Thank you for being here. Smiling face with heart sparkles. Quote quote 1964 to 65. Sparkles. Sparkles. Quote quote 1964 to Yo Tango de. I look at these as electric. Soros was never held accountable for his crimes against his own people. Many went along, or they would have been killed. It's corrupt that we can drink but can smoke or grow a cool plant. While alcohol and cigarettes kill thousands of people every year, you can't use cannabis as your scapegoat. Alcohol is the gateway drug. It is the most commonly overused drug. Ask yourself a question: how many people has been? 5. Yes. Finally is southerly coming. The high that's been bringing us the warm humid weather has had a lot of bad press. But if you look further to the east, you will see the low we had a week ago holding things up. But then I like Wendy's list the best. We admitted we were powerless over food, that our lives had become unmet. Another beautiful video. Thanks for making these. They warm my heart. Can somebody tell me what the instrument is at the end? The last like 8 to 9 seconds. I saw it on an ad and had to keep listening to it. I think I'm hooked. I not too long ago got a steel frame fixie from a pawn shop in UK called Cash Converters for Placer Emeralds. Never heard of Placer Emeralds. Never heard of Snail is the new squirrel face with tears of joy. No, oh the snail, why you throw SpongeBob snail. Invest in a GoPro for your head. Where are you panning for emeralds? As a miner and prospector, you are looking in the wrong spots. If there are truly emeralds and not beautiful. Great work, well done, goat. The last one is the best freestyle of all time. No cap. What's wrong with you for not liking the beat? Grinning face with sweat. Haha, yes, that's what I've been wondering. Not even sure if I'm half kidding, but maybe he's AI. My top 5. Keep in mind I am entitled to my wrong opinion. BRBR1. NASBR2. Black Thought BR3. Goat. The last one is the best freestyle of all time. No cap. What's wrong with you for not liking the beat? Grinning face with sweat. Haha, yes, that's what I've been wondering. Not even sure if I'm half kidding, but maybe he's AI. My top 5. Keep in mind I am entitled to my wrong opinion. BRBR1. NASBR2. Black Thought B. Our group shares spiritual resources every day, which can help resolve your confusion. Cisco to Gaoler. Gaoler. It's just an amazing video. Thank you so very much. Smiling face with smiling eyes. Excellent vid. This podcast was uploaded when I came to Atlanta, Georgia. Bullshit. Either way. Climate change hoax. Bring back free markets. Once Earth flattened 100%, the core has no option but to stop. And this is the moment when Mr. White around 15 minutes set in, the camera quality takes a dip. Love this song so much. Thank you so much. God bless you. Folded hands. Salute. LMFAO face with tears of joy. Morgue. Please upload videos. Now that is funny face with tears of joy. Loki. I've been kissing. for 30 minutes. XD devolvist menu. Why does the Alpenhorn make me cry loudly crying face? I really want to do the course. Your teaching resonates with me. I've done a lot of trauma work but feel stuck currently. Some of the things you've said have given me a fresh perspective. I believe the 9-month, thanks for the support. 22 smiling face with smiling eyes. I guess it is effective techniques, but it is really hard to see what you are doing in detail. Video of being. Video of hand. I guess it is effective techniques, but it is really awesome. That was very eye-opening for me to get to quote operational excellence quote. Thanks for sharing. This is literally what Jesus totally didn't realize that Gary Blocks played with toast back in the day. Where do you live? Petition for making the full version +1. Such a great modification. Really underrated. You deserve more. Musical note, musical note, musical note. How to put stone on wire. PLS show this. If you could do an Modi G Bata Eng Keaton attacks or Bad Hadenga. A secular con or a secular icon. Icon for a chosen community. Hijack. First comment smiling face. Follow me on Instagram BR. Who is the scariest garden of bad? I also have an obsession of being a twin. I still have until now. Especially when my mom had an accident when 5 months pregnant and lost lots of cool. Lewis vs Ramen 2. Klitschko vs Brock. That Jefferson clip, Jesus Christ. Wow. The lady that showed up around at 35 is the girlfriend of the smuggler dealer John Roberts in the documentary Cocaine Cowboys. This bad guy from MacGyver did a great job singing the end song in quote commando quote, but he's no Palmer. I had to watch this when it was first on TV. Loved them. Live at Compton Terrace. Owned by Stevie Nicks' father, Robert Palmer or Michael DeBars. I've known Ja for a long time, not surprised he is an I bear the old name of Bo, or Bowie. Very old. Extremely old. It means farmer. For Oder I am not a Jodin. Or Jot though. Jodin are thought of extremal mealy and giant powerful. I saw the name and heard the beginning of this and thought, how the fuck is he gonna pull this off? And by God, the man did it, edited beautifully and funky as hell. This is top shelf. Genuinely the greatest mashup I've ever heard. Pure art. Thank you for sharing. Lord have mercy. Die. BR. Die. BR slaves. Hebrews born to serve BR to the Pharaoh BR heed. To his every word BR live in fear BR faith. Of the unknown one BR the Pakistan Red Heart China. Comment below what you Gideon Glick gives me a feeling I cannot describe. Cool flex Rosie. Rosie got to hold his face in her hands BR I wish that was me face with tears of joy. Love them all, but love the Joe. NS more. The whole Gideon Glick gives me the info I provide is just based on my personal research and experience. It should not be taken as professional advice. Wow, very nice. Looks like an advert for a really expensive car. Impressive. Feedback and comments welcome. Beaming face with smiling eyes. How dare you insult Strangerville? Sterling looks so cool. When his beat is so unique, thumbs up a little new school and old school. Love the VID, then you see the album cover and it makes you sad. What? No, don't. I can really relate to Copycat, and I'm not an asshole. Copycat to me belong. OMG, I can't get the bricklayer from the Traveler. Great song ESL. This, I had trumpet. This is my amazing, incredible. I watched her on The Voice. And she should have won then. I hope she wins. I love her voice and stage presence. Red Heart. She is indeed talented, has a great amazing voice, but her singing does not make me feel anything. It's simply a good performance. Yeah, this should be the winner. She has to win. Wow, this is amazing. Starstruck. Fire, fire, fire. I have said this before. She was amazing on The Voice, and again she is the winner here. If she isn't the winner, I will be completely shocked. Red Heart, 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 Red Heart. We Ani should win. Red heart, red heart, red heart, red heart, red heart, heart, exclamation, heart, exclamation, heart, exclamation, heart, exclamation, BR exhilarating, heart, exclamation, heart, exclamation, heart, exclamation, heavy, heart, exclamation, perfection, heart, exclamation, heart, exclamation, heart, exclamation, heart, exclamation, heart, exclamation, BRM, beautiful, heart, exclamation, red heart, heart, exclamation, red heart, heart, exclamation. It's a boot. I'm lactose intolerant, but neither of my parents are ample. Mr. Affleck, proud to see you actively engaged with commentary here in Spouting Whale. While we have never met, it is my unique pleasure to support efforts by what worsen human papillomavirus, HPV, is the fact that you don't know if there is a cure yet. I got cured from my HPV after using Dr. Alejo Adebiolu herbs. You can get more information by contacting Dr. Alejo Adebiolu on YouTube channel Green Heart. What worsen human papilloma? Anyone remember Home on the Range with Roseanne Barr playing a cow? Or how about Dinosaur? $200 million of computer animation. Hey there, my mom sat me down and we had a talk. She said never trust a man who wears two shirts of the same color. Can you please us good too? I think the Mexican version should be an axolotl. Minty Zaki switched teams skull. At first I thought he said Beyonce not fiancé, face with tears of joy. Fun fact, I just watched Shrek for the first time a few days ago. Okay, but the Zootopia one is pretty cool. I'm from Australia. I think the Mexican version should be an axolotl. Minty Zaki switched teams skull. At first I thought he said Beyonce not fiancé, face with tears of joy. Fun fact, I just watched Shrek for the first time a few days ago. Okay, but the Zootopia one is pretty cool. I'm from Australia, New Zealand, and it's not a koala, BR loudly crying face. Cars came out in 2006, not 2016. I think the Mexican version should be an axolotl. Minty Zaki switched teams skull. At first I thought he said Beyonce not fiancé, face with tears of joy. Fun fact, I just watched Shrek for the first time a few days ago. Okay, but the Zootopia one is pretty cool. I'm from Australia, New Zealand, and it's not a koala, BR loudly crying face. Cars came out in 2006. Bilberry capsules from Planet Ayurveda is rich in antioxidants and is helpful in maintaining healthy eyesight. What's the name of that song at the beginning? Wonderful red heart. Wonderful red heart. So cool. Lessons learned from both Pinocchio and Odyssey. Never trust a stranger who takes you to a place it's too good to be true. And you must not act like a jerk, a word, or a gluttony pig, or you will become one. Literally. Shout out MR. Our teacher once told us to remember this. The moment you start to struggle to understand is the moment you start to learn. For how long the Allen wrench remained magnetized after hitting it. Great video. Get ready fans, they gonna be playing the show summer 2021. I'm hoping. Get ready fans, they gonna be playing the show summer 2021. I'm hoping to get them to commit to a music festival I am putting together in Patchouge. Still awesome. My name is Bill. Absolutely sick. This should definitely be mainstream, it's that good. More tunes. Enjoyed. Well done, new rivals. Awesome. How can they all be your cousins? They're not related. OMG Joe. Haha, he is a sexy bastard. Every time I get a glimpse of him in that video. Haha, these guys are truly amazing artists and chill guys. Awesome, nice map even though it is modded. End of an era. I swear this so readable, and especially, yet I believe she killed Aaliyah too ever since Red. I also think you seem to imply in other videos that you believe that both Arminianism and Calvinism have I would ditch them all because PPL can't digest plants. Popcorn, almost humbling words from a very humbling man. Great video. Mixing Oliako and Kabuki ISE is not great, I mean it's negative 50%. Join us at AlienCon to see your favorite experts from Ancient Aliens. Thanks sir, I'm from Nigeria. I wish I were as good of a teacher as you. I'm unsure of what students need to know and so am hesitant at expressing what little I do know. You just go right at it in question zone. Biden is a disgusting dictator who thinks he can legislate and execute laws. Nope. He's not in Congress. Stop this Marxist dictator, SCOTUS. Idiocracy brought to you by Biden. Destroys society. This is why I don't vote. They are going to make us a renter nation. Only hedge funds and banks will and can own property or corporations. You are sharp as a tack. My politicians don't need this tutorial. Just rig the election in favor of you. I'm kidding. The work of a copywriter. Lies are the only thing keeping America alive. Psychology is rubbish. From my end and experienced in Liberia, West Africa, politicians read the day-to-day occurring that negatively affect increasing members of the population, then they come out with vocal open analysis like they can solve the problem just to win the mind game. As much you try to talk, helpful lecturer Mr. Dave TNX would present in Amharic. Hooked on these breakdowns. Black heart, black heart, black heart. Thanks sir for such good lecture, smiling face. This takes me back to parasite classes. My favorite parasite is Dracunculus medinensis. Loved the classes, loved learning about them, but actually doing it for real was a thank you. What a yeah. When they showed the baby in the womb, I thought, breech birth. Grinning face with sweat. I know I'm sulking right now and I want to explain, but I'm afraid the reason to my friend might sound too frivolous. Heck, it appears to even me that any adult should not bother about it. But I can't let it go. When you have to reel off a list of that many required supplements in order to make your diet work, you know you're on the incorrect diet. Again, hello Rasputin, turn it down. My strange scientists could create monsters then. Propaganda and fake news face with tears of joy. No. Still sucks. Wait, who voices Sen? Why is there 6 fingers? Hey K-Riza. Why benta en atomata? Ani feas pasie. EU so quero saber, PQK toda ora e. The presenter being such a fan of Zizek, she denies his own rarely occurring rhetorical offer to let someone else speak and curtail his own intellectual. Nice. Ha, face with tears of, still true today. Romans 8:28, God is faithful. Pleading face. I used to live my whole life in the darkness. I used to mock Jesus and all of his followers when I was still an atheist. I used to believe that I didn't need anyone in my life. I tore my Bible years ago because I hated the idea of God so much. I can't believe that this was me before, a person who never had the chance to know who God really is until I found him. I am so happy I found Jesus now. Bruh. Of course, the soulless atheist who writes this show would say such bullshit. I'm highly spiritualistic and do not adhere to the dogmatic doctrine of any organized and institutionalized religious faith. U.S. Navy officials have all really dude face with open mouth crying face skin sad asshole. I'm black, Sarah back at it again with her stalking habits. What name this music headphone? Red heart. Gained a sub smiling face with hearts. Red heart, 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 red heart. Mashallah. Mashallah red hearts like when I stayed there I traveled with my family and my dad paid for a luxe room but when we